I've just built a load of my new open source Response Time Tool Pro units, and the order page is now live over on OSRTT.com. I've only got 20 units available right now, and it's a first come, first serve sort of deal, so if you want one, you'll have to be fast. But I should probably tell you why you want one of these in the first place, so let me explain. The new Pro model is a major improvement over the standard open source response time tool. I've learned a lot about designing circuits like this over the last year and a bit, which has helped me improve the design significantly. That includes using my own sort of sensor circuit with 5 photodiodes for excellent sensitivity and range, and even things like using a linear dropout regulator to power the op-amp instead of trying to just manually filter and measure the noise from the USB bus. The standard unit has a pretty specific brightness window it really needs to stick within to be a useful measurement, whereas the Pro can self-calibrate to anywhere from 60 nits to at least 1200, if not more. That means how you use this one is even easier. You now don't need to calibrate the monitor's brightness level to a specific point. You can just strap it to a display, click the button, or fire up the software, click the button, and start testing. As with the standard units, the testing process with this is pretty much fully automated. You just click the button, let it run both the gamma test and the full response time test as many times as you like, and then it presents you with a complete set of heat maps that you can save as an image right there. If you would like to see the raw data, especially if it fails to process any of those results, you can do that too with the fully interactive charts. That lets you see if the display is strobing or pulsing its backlights, or catch any strange behavior for things like variable refresh rates. It's also fully compatible with the new input lag testing mode, which I have a full video on that you can check out in the cards above or on the end cards. But basically, that new mode tells you not only the total system latency, but the on-display latency too. Something that even NVIDIA's LDATs can't do. One other advantage to the Pro is its built-in OLED. That's mostly used to let you know what exactly is going on. That way, if there are any issues or you're worried about it being stuck somewhere, you can check by just looking at it. I'm hoping to add more functionality to this too, so stay tuned as I have plenty of firmware updates and feature updates to come still, since this is a tool that I use. For all of the reviews that you see of monitors and laptops on this channel, I'm using one of these to do all of those, and so new features that I find useful or interesting are stuff that I need as well, and so I'm vetting while using them too. So in short, the Pro model is a major step forward in easy, accurate and reliable monitor testing, and I'm really excited for people to get their hands on it and try it themselves. If you want to be one of those people, head to OSRTT.com and pick one up. Like I said at the start, I have a limited stock of these at the moment, so you will need to be quick. I'm doing these in batches, so if you do miss the first wave, make sure you sign up to the mailing list to be notified first when they drop. Also, if you want to know more about the hardware design of this, or if you want to make one yourself, check out the full video on the Pro model I did relatively recently. Again, that'll be in the cards or on the end cards, so that you can learn more about it. And check out the full series of videos I've done on the tool, both to see the journey that I have gone through in making these things, and obviously all of the new features and stuff that I've added, and the sort of information that I've added along the way as well. Like I said, if you want to check them out, that's OSRTT.com. If you want to subscribe, feel free to do so. There's a button there for that. And if you want to support this project, but you don't necessarily need or want a response time tool itself, there are a load of ways you can do that. You can become a YouTube member or a patron. There's some direct links in the description. There's also stuff like affiliate links for places like Amazon or Overclocks UK. If you're already buying from there, that's very helpful for me and doesn't cost you anything. But yeah, that's kind of it really. Also, if you happen to be a programmer of sorts or an electrical engineer and you want to contribute to the project that way, the GitHub is linked in the description. That is, the whole project is open source, both the code for the processing software and the board itself, everything. So feel free to take a look at that if you fancy, because I'm sure there are definitely some things that could be improved. But with that said, that is it from me. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next video.